Good timing, oh yes. Great timing. You lucky devil. This is worth 18 submarines. Come on, Mama, let the good times roll.
I built my imaginary house in The Sims to try and come up with a concept for house building with them, and he got so.
So she's like, hey, I think I've got the house design perfect. And I look, and I'm like, okay. She's like, here's the living room, here's the bathroom. The bathroom opens directly into the living room, right behind the couch, and I'm like, people don't do that. She's like, what? I'm like, bathrooms are away from living areas. Because
so not sitting on the couch and hearing
splashing
noises.
No guest or half the people in your house aren't going to go into a bathroom where they think everybody who they've just been hanging out with is going to hear them dump ass. Because the only separator is them and this thin fucking door they just closed.
To be fair, where I live right now, the living room is right there, and the only bathroom is only around the corner. And
That's because that half of the house is there's no fucking room for anything.
I just never really thought.
And you notice it's around 2 corners, which is the maximum amount of corners it could get from there.
The half-foot corner and the half-foot, so I can't hear you shit from the couch.
It's still the best that they could figure out with those small, 500 fucking square foot.
And it's even better because it's right next to the bedroom, so, while he's snoring, I'm just taking, the fattest shit.
But I was like, and then when I brought it up to her that, nobody's gonna, you don't put, when you're designing a house, you don't put bathrooms that lead directly into living areas. She's like, what are you talking about? Who's gonna dump ass there? She's like, I'm pooping there, no problem. This.
I really would. Honestly, you all 3 could sit on the couch. I'm gonna announce my territory right there. This is happening. This is my house.
People don't do this.
That's the toilet right there.
Yeah. If that was the bathroom right there, do you think any of you would use it? No, you would walk all the way across the fucking house to any other toilet.
Dusty literally walked into that room to rip it and then walk back. He didn't even walk to the toilet.
You're welcome.
So
yeah, except that you're also, when you walk back, you're then dragging it with you.
I don't care that much, and it's he's talking about standards, and I'm like, just examples of how people generally don't have that high of standards.
I'm just saying, if you convert that room right there to a bathroom, and we still have the half, and you have a half bath on the other side of the house, guess where everybody's going?
My guest bathroom in the dungeon that you made. So I made the 2 guest rooms and way in the back. In the farthest back of the hallway is where the bathroom is, and
I was like, everybody would just go to the fucking gas chambers all the way back through 3 doors rather than use this one toilet.
And
can't convince me I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong on this.
I'm just saying, the way we live now, and my example of Dusty, I just feel like people don't really care that much.
Alright, so when we went to reader copies to do card tournaments, he's got that toilet back there, and it's just
right next to all.
Yeah, you open it up, and there's the table you're playing.
Yeah, and it was a faux pas.
So you go in there and take a shit. You open the door, everybody immediately gets hit with it, and it's oh great.
Yeah, which is why a lot of the times people would go to Mancino's and take a dump.
At least have the courtesy to go to Mancino's.
Yeah.
I have
people in Mancino's why are all these nerds in there taking shits? Is it a protest?
Yeah, I think I heard it from one of your stupid comedian podcasts. Just no, I don't care that somebody in there shat before me. I'm going in there and I'm marking my own sitting territory because I'm a big man. I can do this.
When I go into the bathroom, it's not to spread my scent. What you fellas are doing in there. Guys in the walls.
If anything, I'm really taking all the steps possible to lower that that scent down a bit.
I take a dab of shit and put it under the sink.
They'll never find this one.
I don't like picking up bug carcasses or dead rats from our house, but the amount of gross things that I will do related to body fluids and stuff like I puke he pukes, whatever. I clean it up. Does not bother me whatsoever. And it usually shocks people until I'm like, you know where I work, right? I'm
That's
like,
the nursing. I think that's the whole nursing.
That's the
attitude.
probably. But it's like, but nurses also, like, they collect it, and they collect it sterilely, but they don't actually have to dig into it once they give it to me. So I'm like, I'm getting in there. That fetus falls into a bucket. That fetus falls into a bucket. I got that bucket in my hands. I can feel this warm thing. I'm about to put a bunch of, if there's no DNA testing going on, I'm about to put a bunch of cancer-causing liquid over this fetus, and I can see the full form of it.
Where are we going right now?
The apartment, or he's in his apartment, yeah? But you can't go in there.
We're fairly certain he is, yes.
You guys think you found his apartment?
It's his girlfriend's apartment, maybe.
It's an apartment building.
It's
an apartment building.
Maybe he's going to the drug dealer's apartment to score some drugs. Maybe it's his agent's apartment. It's like a threesome.
So you guys have wasted 3 days out of your 7.
I don't know about wasting. I feel like this has been a very good day.
It's been a slow progress because, I mean, heck, we don't have a full plan yet. We're still just kind of like winging it. We only have the goal of you've got to win and it's got to be interesting.
It's got to be interesting? I mean, me winning is the interesting
You've
part.
got to win.
That's the big and most important part, but if we can make it interesting.
Yeah, instead of like training you or anything,
We're just going to go throw around tables.
Which, I mean, he didn't really give you guys
Dusty,
a
what
lot
do you
of...
think this is? A shonen anime? What training
can
arc
you
is
imagine
this?
it, instead of doing all the extra interesting bullshit, we were just like, let's just train him.
That is...
Let's
We
just do
get
some
him off
Rocky
the
shit.
drugs. We get him like real food.
Okay,
Rehab.
I'm going to tell you right now, getting him off drugs would be a very bad idea just because he's going to need more than 5 days to come over the withdrawal and the vomiting.
Which, by the way, we're going to go ahead and say you guys, like, make it through the night. Dusty, Cat, go ahead and give me
A suicidal roll. Yeah.
resist drugs and alcohol.
Oh.
What was that? Where's that at?
You're going to be addicted.
Oh,
Resist drugs and
torture.
interrogate.
Yeah.
Resist torture and drugs.
I didn't put any levels in that, but it goes off my will, which is an 8.
Good luck, buddy.
Bye. Hope you find your dad.
The 0 is a 10, though, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you re-roll.
All right.
21.
Of course you're going to do it, you maniac.
My base is 13.
I know.
23.
All right. Neither of you are addicted to Smash.
It says the system. The system can tell me that all I want. Lemon's very much addicted to Smash narratively.
Look, Lemon likes Smash,
Quit anytime you want.
but he can technically quit anytime he wants.
I can quit anytime I want.
You just don't want to.
You just don't have withdrawal symptoms.
Okay, so
In the
I can get off drugs and train, or I can stay on drugs since I'm fine.
Or guys,
That's right.
I don't need to
Hey
get off
guys,
these.
crazy idea.
Just throwing this
Let
out
me
there.
keep the drugs and let's just train. I'm totally down for a training session with my best friends.
That would have been an option. You guys immediately were like, let's find out dirt on this guy, let's do this, let's do that. And it's like, what if we just make him good at fighting? I like that it took you half the week to figure out, like, well, hey, Alex,
Well, how much
crazy
XP
idea.
For the farmer?
I really don't know
You
where
are.
this would go in the long run, but it'd be really funny if later, like, Lemon's just kicking ass in every single way, like, in his own personal way. And, like, why couldn't you do this in wrestling? I'm like, what do you mean?
It's a thought.
And I pull out my gun!